This might end up being the first day in years I end with my hand alone for company.
I don't
That blacksmith was paying me to use the clam paper.
But I do. Which means we're getting a real room.
Oh, you're a blast straight to the heart was that one.
Nice.
Lovely. And nice.
hear me.
Oh,
Not sure.
Also has to be rid of that brute.
Stay in.
Isn't
In a
right.
brothel.
We are not
Leash.
It's got pride for
Remember our vow to keep one another safe.
and all round games from what I play.
And if the
Continue down.
confuses
One
me,
she
what a
can
member
win.
of staff.
I'd probably
You have the
break his-
key to my heart in that sweet dress.
I put it on especially for you. But I just have
Don't
such a
take it
headache.
off later.
I wish I could kiss you.
I
better.
want to give it a
I
good
mean,
rumple.
try.
New guy in trouble.
Great. We can run with a ton of the people. None of them has
You
sticky
got
fingers.
that right. Guild.
What's up, everybody? We are getting going today.
Such fog.
Get my controller
coursing
turned
through my
on.
brain.
Sorry.
Look at me. You need only think of
Get
me.
my gloves going. By the way, I'm loving these compression gloves, everybody. They absolutely have been helping with my old man hands.
That blacksmith was paying
The sprained finger, on the other hand, is taking forever to heal. It's and when you have to answer
don't think
500
this kind
comments
of
first thing in the morning on
establishment
YouTube,
is
it's
quite
been a little
honest.
challenging. It gets a little sore. But hey,
Lovely.
them's the breaks, man.
It's rather
Take the good to the bad.
but I suppose not nearly
With
enough.
every up, there is a down. Alright, that's good to go. Controller's good to go. Let me double check Discord before we get going here. I am starting a little bit early today.
Remember our vow to keep one another safe.
Got some great music going on in the background here. And it looks like, fingers crossed, I think the storms, well, we still have storms all week, but today, my internet looks like it's doing okay. So hopefully I don't randomly cut out like yesterday, because we did crash yesterday because of the storm. So
I
we'll
mean,
see.
to try.
Alright, we're out on Twitter, we're out on Facebook, we're out on Discord. Let me check the weather real quick.
Just make the drinks.
We definitely have rain in the forecast, but it's only a 35% chance and not until about 4 o'clock this afternoon. So theoretically, we should be good.
Of the nine hells.
Alright, folks. What's up, Bubble Lumnia?
New guy in trouble.
Alright. Now.
So
Oh, there's a cat here. I didn't see this last night, everybody.
fog.
Or not last night, yesterday when we were here. I didn't see that. There's a cat we're going to go talk to. There's a cat in the brothel. It's probably seen some stuff. Kira the cat? What does Kira the cat have to tell us from inside the brothel?
I put it on especially for you.
Come to pay your respects to the real lady of the house.
The
I
real
see.
lady.
What a clever creature you are. It's your lucky day. I am receiving compliments at this time, and you are most welcome to make an offering.
So those of you who might be new here and don't know this, I am a cat dad with 7 rescue cats. Actually 8 if you count Blanca. By the way, I put an update up for everybody in the members section. So if you're a member of the channel, I did an update today on Blanca Nieves, which is Snow White, the rescue cat. Because I know people contributed to her getting spayed and shots and everything else. She ultimately, we tried for 2 weeks to get her a home. No one wanted her, so we're just going to keep her. at this point. So there is an update up for those of you who want to know, but I am a cat dad, and what this cat just said to me is a brilliant representation of cats. Literally, come to pay your respects to the real lady of the house. What a clever creature you are. It's your lucky day. I'm receiving compliments at this time, and you are most welcome to make an offering. Well, let's see. Let's see. Oh, I like the options. So, your eyes are two baleful jewels that strike fear into the most complacent of rats. Your paws are fit to overturn only the daintiest of crystalware, or your glorious tail can trip an unsuspecting servant with the grace of an empress. I'm going to go with your eyes are two baleful jewels that strike fear into the most complacent of rats. Bubbaloni says, we've got 2 days of tea storms brewing, which is why I'm doing some baking today and tomorrow. Yeah, Chris just made a big old pot of beans a few days ago, which we're still nomming on. And she just told me a few minutes ago, she's like, what do you want for lunch today? You want hamburgers? And I went, hell yeah. So she literally just went out and she's running down to the butcher shop right down the street and she's going to buy a bunch of hamburger. And I'm getting French fries, homemade French fries, and hamburgers for lunch here in a few hours. And I just had, she made scrambled eggs with eggs, spinach, Swiss chard, onions, garlic, all fried up with scrambled eggs, and then a big bowl of those black beans on top of it with some fresh corn tortillas. ¡Ay, ay, ay! El mexicano dentro de mí está bien feliz cuando decía una mexicano. Alright, your eyes are two baleful jewels that strike fear into the most complacent of rats.
You are quite correct. I consider them one of my finest features. The unwashed rabble who frequent this establishment have much to learn from your deference.
You're welcome, my lady.
And I must suffer their foibles alone.
Ah.
But they do say a burden shared is a burden halved.
Ooh. Ooh. What are your thoughts on the clientele as a whole?
That's rather a broad topic. We get all sorts here. But there is one frequent visitor whose very presence offends
Do tell me more, my dear.
He dresses fabulously, but stinks of the hell.
Oh, she's talking about
Something
Raphael.
infernal, to be sure. Abhorrent.
So definitely talking about Raphael. What about the shady pair over there? What are they whispering about?
Can't you hear from here? They're talking about the new top cat in the criminal underbelly. Go and listen for yourself.
I will.
As for them personally, one never washes and instead douses himself with rose oil, while the other can't hold his drink.
What about through the fancy curtains?
The Drow, two of our most popular courtesans. A night with them seems to be rather life-changing, if you can afford it. Of course, they are siblings, but judging from the throngs of clients they draw, most of the city is as disgusting as they are.
Oh. Well, I gotta say, everybody, Kira the cat is freaking amazing. Can I talk to her again, or is that the... I think that's the extent of what she has to say.
My favorite ungainly animal.
Oh, you're my favorite too. Oh, I don't get an option to pet her anymore. I guess that was only on the first. It said try to pet her. Dude, that cat is the best cat I've seen. I thought Steelheart was my favorite cat, or Steelclaw, but I think Kira the cat is my favorite now. Oh. So let's say here 9 minutes in. And we've got Kira the cat. That's absolutely getting cut out as a little moment. Brilliant stuff there. Oops, drop my pen. Oh, your girlfriend doesn't cook, Babylonia? I used to do way more of the cooking when we lived in Mexico City and in Cancun. But now, because I'm doing this all the time, and I'm here 16 hours a day, Chris handles the bulk of the cooking. I'll cook about 30% of the time. She does about 70%. But I do love, like you, sir, I love to bake, man. I like good bread. Anytime I love making spaghetti, you know, red sauce, lasagna. Anytime I can cook red meat, I'm gonna be happy. And occasionally, when we butcher our own chicken, it's kind of fun to make a whole chicken on the campfire. Hoots Hooligan.
Now, that there's a face I'd remember if I'd seen it. Welcome to Sharess's Caress. What can Hoots do for you, stranger? You got a taste for ale, I reckon? Or maybe... Ah, forget it. My new brew could drop you in the wink of a spectator's eye.
Oh, huh. I'll give it a try.
Don't know about that, chum. Hoots Hooch packs a stronger wallop than all 10 of my knuckles.
I bet I'll fail my
Could beef you
constitution
up,
check.
Sharpen your tongue, or knock you out cold. No telling till the first drop hits your gullet.
Well, it's been a long road and my throat is parched.
Damn! The man knows what he wants. First one's on the house. So, don't come bawling to me if your big toes fall off or your tongue coils in a knot.
Alright. Did she actually give it to me? I bet a barkeep in this place hears all sorts of stories. I bet I have to buy it from her.
My business is slinging tankards, not hoarding secrets. I'd like to keep it that way. But you poke some folk hard enough, they're bound to squeal. And Mamselle Elmira there looks about ready to burst.
What's the story of this place?
Sharess Caress, the Mamselle's brainchild. Wet your tongue, soak your skin, scratch your itch. Get the attention you want and avoid the attention you don't.
Alright, what do you got?
Have a look.
Oh, I just received items. Hoots Hooch. Ooh, you have a Amulet of the Drunkard. While wearing this amulet, regain 2 to 8 hit points. Excuse me, while drunk. Additionally, increase the duration of your inebriation by 5 rounds. So if you're wearing this as a monk, do you literally become the Drunken Fist style?
All set, are you?
I am. Now, my constitution is not very high, so I'm going to pass this off to Lae'zel and see if she can pass the constitution check. Hoot hoot! Shh. A new invention of the Sharess Caress bartender Hoots, like being decked in the sobriety. Resistances... Send it to Lae'zel. I'm terrified to drink it on my own because my constitution is not that good. I don't want to get knocked out and robbed. Consume! Woo! Characters attacking you in melee become nauseous. I've got bad breath. It says Hoots Hooch bad breath. Hang on. Characters attacking you may become nauseous. That's hilarious. Oh, that's great. Why are her boots not showing? She doesn't have any boots on. What the hell? Where did her boots go? Seriously, why does she have no boots on? I may have accidentally sold something that I shouldn't have sold. Well, we're gonna have to find her a new pair of boots at some point.
Look at me.
There are equipment vendors around town, though, so... How did she lose her boots? Inquiring minds want to know. Don't let me forget to give her new boots, everybody.
No one stopped me yet.
Oh, tonight at Sharess's Caress?
Cabaret here featuring Roll the Despoiler. The highest kicks in Baldur's Gate guaranteed.
Guaranteed. Oh, here's that stupid elephant thingy. Is this the investigator that failed? Or is this a different one?
Another case closed, another bottle open. Huzzah to Valeria!
This is the investigator.
Hang on a tick. I recognize that face. You were talking to Yanis after I left the temple. I'll bet she's put you up to something.
Damn right. Afraid so. I have found new evidence, investigator.
Why must you busybodies insist on interrupting a perfectly good night? Ugh, I know that look. You remind me of Devella. Fine. If you doubt my conclusions, out with it. What have you found?
Oh, I found a few things. Ale for the win, man. I spoke to both corpses. They were killed by a dwarf dressed in red. Oh,
Well, that doesn't make sense.
That didn't line up.
Why would this dwarf kill Father Lorgan? I need something more than vague allegations. I want something compelling. Hard, tangible evidence, and nothing less.
A group of shape-shifting assassins were into the temple, along with more murder victims.
While that is startling, it still doesn't disprove my theory that Brilgor killed Father Lorgan, does it?
This guy's a
That's what
dipshit.
you need if you want to change my mind. Hard evidence. A reason, too, if you're at it. Why was Lorgan killed?
Well, I found the murder weapon.
That's quite the discovery. Doesn't tell me everything, though. Why was Lorgan killed?
God damn it. All right. Could be to do with how he was helping the refugees.
Could doesn't quite cut it here, I'm afraid. I need a solid, provable motive.
Well, you suck, sir.
Come back when you've got some real evidence.
You know what? This guy sucks. He's not a nice dude, like... Alright. Well, if he's not going to be helpful, we're going to have to go find some more proof somewhere. Don't know where, though. You are a merchant of some type. Oh, seafood. I need somebody who's got boots for sale.
What'll it be?
Let's see if he's got any interesting. Nope, he's only got fish.
Come back soon. Fresh catch every day, guaranteed.
Guaranteed. What about you, sir? Only paintings?
You look like someone whose soul needs feeding. Care to buy some art?
Let's see what he's got. Oh, he does have some dyes. Dark amethyst dye. I'll buy it. Sinful red on bone white. I'll buy it. Black and azure. I'll buy it. Pink and no, no thanks. I already have those. I have that. I have that. Okay.
Do come again.
Because I am going to totally dye some robes here soon. Alright, who else had a store? The smith. We're going to go back to the smith really quick. We're going to come back here. Lazelle's releasing her inner hobbit. Sorry, halfling. We're not allowed to say hobbit. It's trademark.
But not enough to organize the wine. Madame Lucretius is...
I think it was down here.
Gildra? Oh, no. Just you again? How can I help you?
I need to see what you got in
Of course.
your stash.
Gildro's finest.
Do you have any boots? Please have some boots. Because how did I get rid of my boots? I want to know where I accidentally sold my boots. That's crazy. I don't even remember what boots I had. No, that doesn't do me any good. Well,
Come back soon. And if you see Gildro, tell him everything's under control.
let's go back to camp real quick, see if I accidentally sent them to the, Oh, that's interesting. When you bring up the map now, it used to have on the top right, just go straight to camp, and they got rid of that with the patch, it looks like. So now you have to actually bring up this to go to the waypoint. Huh. Alright, let's check my stash boxes. Maybe I accidentally sent something back to camp. Ah, there's some boots there. Boots of striding. The speedy light feet. Well, I don't think any of these are the ones that she was wearing. I really want to know how I lost those boots. Let's do that. Actions, send to Lazale.
Indolence breeds madness.
Put on the boots, my dear. Oh, they were right here. I'm an idiot. They were in her inventory the whole time. Never mind. There we go. Right? +1 saving throws, base. Yep. Oh no, that's as long as you're not wearing. That no. We'll go back to those. I think, right? Because I don't get any extra armor class. There we go.
I wonder what the next move is.
Have a lot on my mind. And
Fast travel, leave camp. Zale's souls need feeding.
What are you don't have the strength to face another 10 day on the road.
Dun, 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 dun. All right.
The lips, the tongue. If your mighty mass needs so.
I got it. Let the man up there. Danthalon's dancing next. The Harper safe house Jahira mentioned.
Now we actually did this at the end of yesterday's session, and we forgot to quick save, so we're having to redo this real quick, which is all good.
Danthalon's dancing axe. Our stock isn't used. It's tried and tested by the finest adventurers.
That sounds like the same guy who does Raphael's voice. Ooh, by the way, we need to go back and talk to Raphael at the Caress.
Don't draw any trouble on old Renfail. He acts like he's up for it, but he's retired for a reason.
Okay.
You break it, well, knowing Enthal, it was already broken.
It's hard to find, which makes him the angel I could wear to dinner.
Greetings, sir. Your noble bearing brings a little class to my humble establishment. How may I be of service?
Jahira sent me. I'm to meet some Harpers?
Harpers? I'm afraid I serve a grubbier class of clientele than that. More chancers than champions, if you take my meaning. Present company excluded, I'm sure. No, I don't know any, Jahira, was it?
Stop lying. She's been known to feed people truth herbs.
Clothgrass. I know the taste all too well. You too, I'd wager.
I do.
Fine, yes. You have the right place. But where's the leaf flicker herself?
Back at camp. She trusts me with this.
She wouldn't have revealed this place otherwise, which makes you one of the rare breed she does trust. Here's the key. The others are below, and bearing bad news by the looks of it.
Before that, is there time to trade?
Always.
What you got, bro? Ooh, we got all sorts of goodies. Gauntlets of the War Master. Oh my, I might need to get those for Lae'zel. What is she currently wearing? The Harakner bracers. I get telekinesis, but this is an attack +1. Those are way better. Horns of the Berserker. That's for Lae'zel, who I'm not using right now. Oh, I need to buy that for Gale. I better buy the camp supplies just in case. Oh, do I not have enough coin? I may have to come up with some more scratch to buy those gloves.
Short father, bless you.
Short father. Or in the case of the short king.
You're on the door till our friends are done. God forbid we do any business today.
Let's send this to... Gale.
Oh, I have the magic touch.
Oh, yes he does. Alright, he's got the cloak now. Gale, what do you need for spells? And which one can you not learn?
This armor was such a bargain. We can't return.
Alright, so Circle of Death, Flesh to Sown, and Disintegrate. Those are the three I can't sell.
Looking ahead.
I wouldn't keep your unless you're buying. Then you
Yeah,
can
yeah.
wait till the Soul Forge goes dark.
Alright. Circle of Death, Disintegrate. Actually, let's just go ahead and do magical. Yeah, that works. Okay, don't sell that. Don't sell that. I could sell that. What else can I sell? Okay, we're starting to get a little more coin over there. I'm guessing that's all. Well, there's a ring I can sell. I know that for a fact. Alright. Can I afford these? 28.80. I cannot. I still need some more. What about this? How much is he going to give me for the Mace of Lathander? Not enough to justify it. But yeah, I don't need it anymore.
A pleasure. Jakira needs more friends like you.
Yes, she does. Lucky for her, she's got me. Alright, let's go downstairs.
Let's get going.
Giggity, giggity. Alright. Alright, let me go out and check a couple things while we're going here. Make sure the weather's holding up. All right. So someone is saying, you know, and I think I agree with this commentary. I was reading through some stuff over here on the news article that I posted this morning. Larian Studios really has raised the bar for what companies should be doing to improve their games. Even if the games are really good when they launch, every game launches with bugs, and their pace at just getting things fixed is ridiculously fast. What's up, Mujin? Good morning. I'm also really glad in the patch notes they were talking about, they fixed the short issue, and now I'm really wishing I would have stuck with my Forest Gnome for my Druid playthrough, but it was just so bad in early access. Setting up a what if video. What if you touch Lae'zel in that place and she gets mad? Well, that's hilarious. For those of you who want to know, I posted this in the community section on YouTube this morning, but they just pushed the Dune movie back till March of next year, which sucks because I was really looking forward to watching that here in a couple of months. But it also goes to show you that the actor and writers strike is doing its job, because the studios can't release anything right now because no one can do publicity or press, and so they have to keep pushing everything back. And long term, it will help to get everybody to the negotiating table. But it's also important that, you know, writers still find a way to, you know, also a lot of actors can still find a way to you know, make a living while they're waiting. But also like Jewel State, who played in, you know, she was the mechanic in Firefly, and she was in Stargate Atlantis. She's been on social media. She's in Canada, and she's been receiving trolls who are attacking her because she's working on productions in Canada. And she's like, I don't think you all understand that the United States is its own thing. Like, Canadian actors are under a different guild. European actors, British actors, they're under a different guild, a different union. The rules don't apply. You can't just paint this broad brush and say everyone should be respecting the actors strike. No, But if you're from the United States, you have to. If you want to be a working actor, you have to go through the union. It's a very interesting thing going on right now. And ultimately, it's a good thing to tell those fuckers at Disney and Netflix to share in the wealth, you know. There's no reason CEOs should be getting $80 million paychecks at all, ever. CEOs should get paid more responsibility, more legal repercussions, more everything. Definitely should get paid more than the peons who work as wage slaves and clock their 8 hours a day. But not $80 million a year salaries. That's the nut kicker right there. Dun, 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 dun. She kills you, says Mujin. And Lae'zel can be legit, man. By the way, everybody, I realize I'm way early today. Usually I don't start streaming until about 11 a.m. Central, and today I started at 2 hours early. I've got all my video production scheduled out to Tuesday because I'm trying to stay ahead of Starfield. And we have had just storms, so I haven't been able to do a lot of stuff outside of the homestead. So I've just been buckled down, grinding videos out for next week. And so I was sitting here and I was like, you know what? The news article went out this morning. I've already got stuff scheduled for the rest of the day. I'm gonna sit and stream early today. And I don't know if I'll play all the way until noon, because that's when I usually wrap up, is like 12 to 1 Central. But I am gonna stream for a few hours this morning, a little bit earlier than we usually do. But don't expect this to happen very often on Fridays, everybody, because usually I save the early morning streams for Saturdays. But I happen to be sitting here with nothing else to do. And rather than do more video production, I was like, you know what? I was up from 1 a.m. yesterday until 4 p.m. and I think I did 8 videos yesterday plus the live stream. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to take a little bit of time off today. Lae'zel is hot but dangerous. Dude, that's the best kind, man. That crazy nookie, man. Just ask Johnny Depp what that's like to get that crazy poontang. Johnny Depp knows all about the crazy nookie.
I'm not Chihira.
You came in her stead. You can report to me.
I was hoping to greet the High Harper beneath Salona's tears.
You have the lad a little nervous. You're the one toppled Ketherick out in the Shadowlands, no?
I am.
This isn't nervous. He's terrified. And he's using Salona's tears as some kind of code.
What's going on here? Why is he so afraid of you?
Geraldus, you spoiled Orin's surprise.
Oh, of course it was Orin.
We'll deliver you alive for
Frickin'
that.
Orin, man. This is like the third or fourth time she's tried to take me out. Oh, and I'm surprised. No, come on now. Oh, man. How did they get surprised on me even though well, I guess that's fair. I mean, in conversation we were like, hey, you're not who you say you are. Something's going on here. Well, I guess we didn't actually know. We just noticed that he was terrified. Oh, that's not good. And I'm surprised so I can't do anything. Of course they're going for the high ground. That's the thing I'm kind of questioning, Bubbaloni. I passed that check to know something was up. Man, they like those arrows of fire, don't they? Do I finally... Oh, no, I'm still surprised. Okay. Crit hit on me? Oh, well, you know what we're doing? We're going right away into... I'm not wasting time on spells. I think we'll go right into wolf form. I think. Where's my wolf form at? Bear, cat, deep growth, Dilophosaurus, Myrmidon, owl, bear. Where's my wolf form? Seriously, where's my wolf form at? Somehow, I wonder, because I wonder if it's because I have so, oh, never mind, it's over here. I'm herping and derping. They moved. It's because I have so many now. It went over to a different radial menu. That's the first time I've seen that. I hadn't paid attention to it before. Okay, so we're going into wolf form. All right. First thing we're gonna do is expose the light. Chomp chomp. Let's get up top here. Nothing like a wolf climbing a ladder. Alright, Gale, buddy, old pal, I feel like you should do this right here. We're gonna... Where's it at? We're gonna Misty Step up right here.
On it.
And then we are gonna yeet this mofo down, hopefully. There we go. Ha 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 ha! Alright. Oh, Shadowheart's gonna get her chance. Oh, it's... Okay, there we go. I thought she might have missed.
Time to strike.
Lae'zel, my dear. Shonk! Shonk! Chonk! And there's that one up top, which we're not gonna worry about because my other dude's up top. He's got it covered. Do not get yourself in trouble, Harper Geraldus. Can I yeet in wolf form? And I don't have enough strength to do it while I'm not in wolf form, so... No, hang on. Don't talk to her.
Orin be damned. Her bloody fingerprints are all over this city.
Yeah. I didn't mean to talk to Lae'zel. Let's back out of this conversation. I meant to talk to this dude over here. Harper Geraldus.
Thank you.
No thanks necessary. Are you hurt?
I'm alive. That's more than the others can say. You're the one High Harper Jaheira sent.
I am. I'm here to help.
Oh, thank the gods. You're the first friendly face I've seen in days. Old Danthelon included.
Man, I can't wait till I bring Jaheira here in my sorcerer playthrough.
They're all dead. Or scattered. Jaheira sent word of the victory over Ketheric. Set us hunting after the cultists in the city, but they were the ones hunting us. Things were quiet. Until we started to ask about the Rashomar.
The Rashomar. Who... Oh, I failed a history check. What's a Rashomar?
The High Harper didn't tell you. Perhaps it's not my place.
Oh, come on, bro. Don't hold me in the dark. I just saved your ass.
Tell her this. I can't continue the hunt. Whatever the cult has done with the Rashomar, they do not want him found.
Did he just leave? Alright, well, let's check the quest journal. Because I bet I need to go back to camp and talk to, Find Minsk! Look at that! Look at that! Find Minsk! Chihira's Harper rendezvous turned out to be an ambush by doppelgangers. She realized she was hoping for information on an old friend who was taken by the cult, Minsk of Rashomon. She will search out a new way to find him once we reach the lower city. Minsk reference! So one of the reasons I'm really looking forward to my Sorcerer playthrough is because I'm going to be taking Chihira in my party as soon as I get here. And these little moments like this are going to mean so much more in that playthrough. Because of who Minsk and Chihira are and their relationship over the years. That's really cool. So that's 45 minutes in. Harper ambush. What's the name of this, the Gauntlet place? Well, I'll look that up later when I'm clipping this out for the encounter fight. Alright. Should have been a fire elemental, says Mujin, so their fire arrows don't hurt you. 'Tis an option, good sir. 'Tis an option. Dun, 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 dun. I wonder if that has anything to do with Matthew Mercer's fee. They had to wait till the end because they didn't want as many voice lines to be spoken. Because he costs a lot. I have no idea if that's true. I'm just making shit up. I don't even know if the original is... I know, if that's Jim Cummings, if I remember correctly, that Jim Cummings did the original Mints. No one's working with Jim Cummings right now because of the sexual assault allegations. He's been fired from, like, every production. He's in some deep shit. That's why no one's working with him right now. Holy crap. Look at the, just, oh wow, that's crazy. Alright, so. Dun, 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 dun. There's lots of stuff to loot here. Let's dig in, because we can sell it all up top. Nothing on you. There's a chest, there's, hang on, there's bodies over here. Spells. I think that's a good question. I haven't looked at it in a while, Mujin. I think the last time I had looked, I think it was just alleged. But you know how it is today, man. Same thing with Johnny Depp. Man, he was alleged, you know, it was alleged. People said some things. Also the other dude who was that writer on like a bunch of high profile games, and like 3-4 months ago, the two girls that originally accused him on social media, and he lost his job and everything else, and like 3 years later and after multiple lawsuits, he won all the lawsuits. They dropped their charges. They said they lied. They said, you know, we didn't mean to accuse him. Just the way social media is these days, it doesn't matter if it's true or not. What only matters is if someone makes a big enough stink on social media. So I don't think he was, I think it was just still just alleged as far as I'm aware. So these doppelgangers don't have any loot on them. But in any case, that's why no one's working with Jim Cummings right now. He's too hot to work with. Surveillance note. The city's harpers appear to operate independently, each separate cell feeding into a ranking member who oversees a larger network. It's an effective method, distributing their efforts and ensuring that each unit is safeguarded against the infiltration of others. But once already compromised, the structure is the greatest weakness, with no individual harper being able to tell where the contamination began and how far it is spread. So while they scramble to rebuild themselves, we carry on with the Chosen's work. So I wonder if he knows what just went down in his basement.
If you had any...
Danthalin's dancing axe.
What? By the Morden Summon's curlies went on down there.
Harpers turned out to be shapeless shapeshifter assassins, bro. Oh, I love the short answer. Negotiations.
Of course they bloody did. Clear out then. I'm guessing I have some tidying to do before the steel watch squeals by.
Like to see
I don't
where...
care much for your timing, but I like your gold well enough.
Yeah, that's true. It's what Babylonia said is also true. You know, the court of public opinion, unfortunately, being what it is these days. You know, I refuse to even watch the next. I read about it, but it's like I'm not gonna watch it because it's made by a bunch of people who still have their opinions regardless of what the facts showed. I still don't have enough to buy those damn boots.
Short father, bless you.
Well, it depends on where you live, Mujin. That's definitely the way it works in the United States and Canada.
You're not wearing armor to meet my mother and father.
It's tricky, because rules depend on where you live. So this is an interesting, not to spin this political, but I want to talk about one thing really quick. As an example, because of where our homestead is located. So my brother, like many people who are living in the United States, is dealing with inflation and a lot of the other things that are going along with that, and the cost of living and all this other stuff. And that has not really impacted people who live in our country, in where our homestead is in Mexico, because here the president has taken the initiative during the last few years to shore up Mexico's economy, which is why the peso is so strong against the dollar right now, because they bought their own oil refinery, so they're no longer buying oil from the United States. They have the world's largest lithium mine, so they're, you know, that's going on. He sold the presidential jet the day he got into office. He sold the presidential jet and was like, that's going to boost the economy and we can reduce all these stupid wages that senators are getting paid. He cut pension to ex-presidents and pissed a bunch of the ex-presidents off who were like, how are you going to be able to afford our bodyguards anymore? And it's like, well, you shouldn't need bodyguards like for the rest of your lives. Like, it just depends on where you live, man. It's like, I remember when the cost of eggs was rocketing up like last year, we were like sitting here going, eggs don't cost us anything. Like, that's an inflation issue. And some things have gone up because costs do rise over time, but it just kind of depends on where you live, yeah. Yeah, I think the case showed a clear, in my mind, Babylonia, that case showed a clear gaslighting scenario from her. I was definitely Team Johnny from day one. That might be because I've had psycho exes in the past. Going back to that comment from earlier about sometimes you get what you pay for, and there's a little extra, and sometimes you have to decide, is that little extra worth it or not?
In a fight, a real fight. They put him up. Put him up.
Put up what?
Yay! You spoke to me. Nobody ever talks to me.
Oh, is this?
Your fist, silly. I'm trying something out.
This is Co-Carnage.
My name's Narber, adventurer to be, soon to be the best adventurer anyone's ever seen.
This is Co-Carnage.
As soon as
I
figure
recognize
out
his
what kind of
voice.
adventure I want to be. What do you think? Can I be a fighter?
Here's a tip to get you started. Less talking, more fighting.
Right you are. I'll just find something to punch, I guess. It won't hurt, will it? No, surely not.
I love how he was running around like a spaz. By the way, I love Co-Carnage in Cyberpunk 2077, by the way.
Did you wet your pants? Did you? Did you?
Is this the reason why everybody eats him off the cliff? Because he's an annoying little bastard in this game? Pretend to be terrified.
Yes! Nobber has found his calling! Maybe not.
I've talked about this before. I think Co-Carnage is one of the content creators and streamers I like the most because he's managed to, rather than only cash in on big paydays, he's managed to leverage his influence to do a lot of voiceovers and mocap in all the video games that he loves and plays from the companies he enjoys. And I can only hope that as I get bigger, I can do the same. Because, I mean, money's nice and everything, but I would much rather be able to do cool voiceovers and show up in video games like he does. That's such a cool little... That's such a cool thing to do, you know? I think that's awesome. Plus, it's the actor in me that likes it.
To you. Happy birthday to you.
He's Larian's answer to the annoying fan. Yeah. Well, also, if you remember Baldur's Gate, I think they were both the Baldur's Gate games. You had the kid in the first one. He was like, I want to be an adventurer. Can I be an adventurer? Can I follow you? Can I be an adventurer? I want to be an adventurer just like you. And he follows you around, and you meet him in the second game too. So even the Baldur's Gate franchises had somebody like this. What is it this time? A bard?
Yep, that's right. Help me out here. Happy birthday, dear.
Renfail.
Happy birthday to you. What do you think? Am I a good bard?
I actually do think you did a good job, bro. All the bards I've met play an instrument.
Oh, I don't have one of those. Balls. Back to the Narbing board then.
I'm getting enthralled by all the interactions with his character. I wonder if we're going to meet him later on.
Bless us with your gentle, no.
Oh, so now he's trying cleric.
Spirit, no. Soul, no. Spirit, your powers, your divine powers.
What are you doing?
I'm praying. Is that not how it goes?
What god are you praying to?
There's more than one? Shit.
Dude, this is awesome. What's he going to do next? Uh-huh. Stiff him back.
Aha! You fell for it. I'm pretending to be a dog. Everyone likes dogs.
Correct. Oh, Druid. An admirable pursuit. Those creatures understand the true meaning of life. Oh, okay. Now you're all right, bro. What's next?
Behold, mundane meddler. You step in the domain of a master speller. For I am to be the most mighty wizard!
Dude, is he going to go through every class in the game? Because if he is, I'm going to sit here and listen to him do all of these. This is awesome. I know this one. Okay. Show me what you could do.
Wizard? W-I-Z-A-R-D. Wizard.
Wizard! That's spelling. Wizards cast spells, idiot.
Whoopsie.
Yeah, whoopsie. Oh, hang on. I clicked the wrong thing. I didn't have the controller in my hand. Come here.
Know any fiendish philanthropists? Fickle fey financiers? Eldritch employers?
Gale's like all sus.
Packed.
Are you sure you're ready to be a warlock? To sell your soul for eternity?
My soul? I have to give up my soul to become a warlock?
Now he's a monk. I take it you've decided to try being a monk?
Oh, hi. I didn't see you there. I was in deep meditation, see? Isn't peace and quiet just the best?
Peace and quiet. He has no clue.
I'm gonna be the best monk there ever was.
I doubt you'll find peace, but the rest of us might if we're lucky.
You're funny.
I am.
And mean.
I'm not mean. Just being honest. Nothing wrong with a little honesty.
Boo! Bet you didn't even see me coming.
Oh, now he's trying to be a rogue.
Shadow, a master of sneakery. A rogue!
Okay. Was someone talking? I hear them, but I can't see them.
Oh, I might be too good at this. What if no one ever sees me again? What if no one ever talks to me again? No! If not a rogue, then a ranger. I'm great at chasing things down.
I hope you're looking forward to those long, lonely months on the trail.
God damn it! Why are so many adventure jobs so lonely? I thought you were supposed to have parties!
Well, that's what Sharess's caress is for.
Perhaps the answer was deep inside me all along. An ancient spark of arcana. Yes, I was born to be a sorcerer! I can feel it!
Cool. Can you do any magic?
Let me focus. I can feel the power deep within me. Oh, it's coming up. It's coming up. Oh. Oops. Just ingestion.
What else you got, Noober?
My liege.
Nabber.
I swear to you, an undying oath of absolute devotion. I am but your humble paladin.
I don't accept.
Really? But I'm ready to do anything.
I don't want to be a complete dick to him.
I can swear a different oath if you like. Come back.
This armor was such a bargain.
These rolls sure are.
I just got an XP ding for this one.
Maybe the adventuring life's just not for me. I really like talking to you. There's not a lot of people that want to talk to me, so I brought you this present.
Oh, so there was a reward for doing the whole line with him. How cool is this?
Now, what are we gonna talk about if not the adventuring life?
How cool!
What?
Oh, he's gonna talk about multi-classing now.
The classes! Narmer, you genius!
I just received the Absolute Confidence Amulet. Performance +1, Intimidation -1. Alright, does he have anything? Oh, he disappeared. Alright. Well, that was kind of a fun little side quest. Like, alright, I'll be right back, everybody. I need some socks. My toes are cold. I'll be right back.
I got it. And thanks.
Set your worries at ease. You're in safe hands.
This armor was such a bargain. We can't return it.
How else was I supposed to see their optics?
Certified non-magically
body burns like the moon.
And did
You're not wearing armor.
the person
to
with
meet
you,
my mother and father.
they enjoyed it?
Yeah, but
Enjoyed it. I had no less than 2 maidens and a bachelor clawing at my door the very next day.
Alright, for anybody who might be new here to the channel, don't forget to also check out Bubbleonia and Mujine's channels. They are both in chat. Just check out their names, follow along. They both have channels making Baldur's Gate 3 content, and I'm also playing multiplayer sessions with them on Tuesdays. We've been doing that the past few weeks, and we are all prepped and ready to start playing Starfield next week. Next weekend on top of Baldur's Gate 3. So if you want to see more Baldur's Gate 3 as well as Starfield, make sure to follow along everybody's channels
I don't think that'll work,
so
actually.
you can get the best of all the things from multiple different people.
Good.
Carmen Pennygood, what are you and what do you have to say?
Oh, stranger. Thanks for stopping by Calm's Gums. I'm Calm. Well, Carmen. What can I do you for?
What can I do you for? Let's take a look at your wares.
Sounds good. Get you something a bit fresher than your current outfit.
Oh, this is cosmetics for my camp, I wonder? Oh, hello, I just found the huge dye merchant. Perfect. I wish you could preview... I mean, you can kind of preview what they look like. Look at the hats! Look at the hats! Oh, I need to come back here and, the wizard hat! The wizard hat has a little embroidered rabbit inside its lining. The rabbit is called Snowball, and once he was lost, never to be found. I need to remember her shop and come back here.
Gums, here for all your fashion
Yeah, camp
needs.
clothes, Mujine. I'm gonna have to. I've been stockpiling dyes so that I can do like an episode on the use of dyes and everything. Ever since you told me about that, because I had no clue that you could dye your clothing until you mentioned it during the live stream a few. I don't know, was that a week or so ago? All right, let's see here. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, let's see here. So many quests to do now. Just checking a couple of things here, everybody. Before we get to going later on.
Tim, that seems like a lot.
Do you not wish to pleasure your fine maiden?
Do you not like
To feel her fingers grip yours in pure
You're
ecstasy?
shopping for a sweet dinner with my parents, remember?
Good. Taking charge of your pleasurable destiny.
you tried to climb up one, you madman!
How else was I supposed to see the optics?
Alright. And one of these days I need to just go whole hog on all the camp clothes, because I haven't really focused on that too much. Alright, so we've done the dancing axe. Who's Glinda Oldtower? What do you got? Are you like... Is that more food?
Which makes him the inventor. How about we...
Need something? I've got the tools for any job. Any job.
Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Any job. Thank you, my dear. I'm gonna buy all of your thieves' tools, all of your trap kits. And I can sell
Whatever you're working on, hope that fixes it for you.
Should be good, love. Thank you very much. Alright, I don't want to deal with the steel guard quite. Oh, hello.
Not this again.
The brain appears to be resisting its masters. It's acting of its own will.
Ooh, that's interesting to know. Acting of its own will.
For you, I'd recommend 2 doses.
That's a pretty cool view right there, everybody. Nice. There's the... That's cool. You can see all that all the way from here. Even on my old clunky laptop, I can still get a pretty good view distance. That's pretty awesome. Hey, I wonder if that's the Absolute's armies all the way out there beyond the... Is that the... Hang on. Yeah, that's the Absolute's armies, because that's not... I thought that was the town, but the town is back this way. That's got to be the armies. And, like, no one has said anything about the armies parked on their doorstep. Let's check the other side.
I got it. I got it.
Oh, I have a... Investigate Sharessa's Caress. Alright, let's save here, because I have something in this door. Don't know what it is. Gale. Buddy old pal. Do you not have knock memmed? No, no, hang on. Why did you use knock 4, bro? Oh, because I have no spell slots. Alright, well, let's just use it. Did we not get in trouble? Alright, let's go back to camp real quick and do a long rest. I need some spells. Spelly spells. While we're here...
Quite ready for you.
Oops. Didn't mean to be controlling Gale.
Never a dull moment.
Gale, come here. What do you have to talk to me about?
Even the venerable Harpers are compromised by the Absolute's poison. A grim turn of events.
That's a good point,
we must
Mujin.
take in our stride.
They might think that. Could the Night Song save you from the orb's detonation?
Alas, no. The charm Elminster granted me requires my death as the spark that will light the orb's fuse. Making myself invulnerable, immortal, or in any other fashion unkillable would render it useless. And gods only know what it might do to the orb itself.
Okay.
Still, I see no harm in learning what we can about this Night Song.
Oh wow,
And
this
if
is
we
like,
manage
this
to find
dialogue
it,
should not
the
be here
harm will be
considering that
all
we rescued the
Ketheric's.
Night Song forever ago.
Well worth indulging our curiosity. Please, there is little more to be said.
That
on
line
the
of dialogue
subject.
definitely needs
The
to
best
be,
thing you and I
for
can do
continuity's
is
purpose, that
march
doesn't
on
fit here.
towards whatever
These are the
awaits
little
us.
things that
The end may be close.
get caught during
Time
lives,
to
you know,
reap what
during
we have sown.
playthroughs, and they hotfix out. Alright. I want to go talk to Lae'zel real quick, because I didn't talk to her in greater detail after she did the whole resist. Oh, I should update Jaheira.
So Baal's chosen is a doppelganger.
I probably did forget to talk to
I should
him.
not be surprised.
Mujin. It is, Monica.
They've
This is
ever
the new
been among
patch.
his favorite servants.
I patched up this morning before I published the news
Either she
article.
thinks herself a predator playing with her food, or she fears what you might do. Good.
She wants us paranoid.
Exactly. The last time I fought doppelgangers, the Baal spawn Sarevok was using them to subvert the city government. aid his rise to power.
And by the way, the doppelganger fight in Baldur's Gate 1 is frickin' hard as hell.
I think. She simply wants to make us feel hunted, isolated. Tell the Lordling that Orin is watching. Seems that Gortash and Orin have had a little falling out. We should leverage.
I cannot wait to have her in my party. My sorcerer playthrough is so ready to be done. Alright, tell her what happened at the Harper safe house.
Orin knows the hunt. In one stroke, she places the Harpers beyond our reach, separates us from our pack. Until we know who the false facers are, we cannot trust anyone beyond ourselves.
So what next? Who is this Rashomar you had Harper searching for? Now, I know who that is, but my character failed his role.
A shame of mine. Redoubled, because I did not tell you everything.
BG only one, yeah, it went to 7. Some of the classes could go to 8.
Minsk of Rashomon.
The name is as familiar as Jaheira's own. A hero of the time of troubles, who saved the city more than once.
There isn't a Baldurian alive who doesn't know that name. Now, this is contradictory to the Arcana or History roll that I failed when they ambushed me, because I didn't know who the Rashomar was, but I do know the name of Minsk. It kind of seems counterintuitive.
But few know of his fate, I think. I had hoped to keep it that way. Minsk is an old friend. Perhaps my oldest. We've fought at one another's backs, times beyond counting. And the last time I saw him, I left him to die.
Backstory. What happened?
Before we ever heard of this Absolute, we received word of a gathering in the Undercity. What we found was the first dark seed of this plot. A circle of cultists with mind flayers in their midst. We might have ended it there. Cut off at the root, but before I could send for help, Minsk charged in alone. It was chaos. He was overrun, dragged down beneath a mass of tentacles. I had a choice. Stay and let word of this cult die with us, or leave him and live to fight another day.
Huh. It's a cruel choice to have to make.
The world takes much from those who presume to defend it. But sometimes, you get to take it back.
Hoorah!
So don't be sorry, because I mean to use you, if you're willing.
I am more than willing, my lady.
Infection, indoctrination, eradication. That has been the fate of everyone the cult has captured so far. But it has not been yours. With your help, perhaps it need not be Minsk's either.
Then let's find him.
As simply as that? For no other reason than that I asked?
Hell yeah, you've done good by me.
Perhaps you two will get along. Oh, the point is moot without a means to find him. Without the Harpers, we shall have to find another path. I'll have a better idea of what that is once we're through the gates. Seems I need to reacquaint myself with this damned city.
Fair enough. Well, that's a cool side plot. And again, my sorcerer build is going to be taking her into the party, so we'll get a lot more when I do that playthrough, which we will be doing live as soon as we wrap up the Druid playthrough, so stick around for that. Alright, what does Will want to talk to me about?
Men, women, children, all barred from entry. A damn travesty. A decade ago, Baldur's Gate would have welcomed any and everyone seeking refuge. Who would take in these souls, if not the Jewel of Baldur'S?
With a safe refuge when I left. This must be Gortash's doing.
As long as Gortash is in charge, they'll be left shivering at the gates. All part of the plan, of course.
Part of the
Step
plan.
1. Create an army and order it to march on the city. Step 2. Shut the gates in the name of security.
This answers
Step
the whole
3.
army on the
Bask in
outskirts thing.
Gortash hasn't made Baldur's Gate safe.
So
He's
that's
made
why
it
the
a
gates are
prison.
shut. There's an army on
And
our
when
foot,
his
army on
breaks
our
through, the people will
front
have
doorstep.
nowhere to run.
We'll
to make
keep you
this city a
safe.
safe
That's why
haven,
we need to take
we'll
all
need
this
to
money
bathe
and move it
Gortash
towards
and his
defense
allies in
spending.
their own
Why does
blood.
this sound so familiar? What do you know about Gortash and Orin?
Orin? I'd never heard tell of. But Gortash I know. Or know of, more precisely. A self-styled strategic advisor to Baldur's Gate's peers. A bit player with dreams of a leading role, the way Father told it. He had no use for Gortash, and even less for his advice. I don't remember much beyond that. But where these Chosen are concerned, I have a suspicion we're about to know more than we'd like.
You're not wrong there, Will. Alright, so that's a little update from him. Where is... Okay. Where is... Zale? Okay, she's down there. Let's go talk to her in just a second. I need to check in with Yana, the little kid here.
I brought my own paring knife. Now I just need some ingredients, and I'm gonna make something really good.
Yenna, not what did I call her? I don't know. She's a cool kid. Her cat's really cool too. You just said we need to shut down all businesses other than what we deem necessary in the name of SAFTA. Safety. Safety? Safety. Yes. Alright. Give me 1 second, everybody. My brother just sent me a voice message. I gotta check.
I'm listening. Vlaakith's left hand and her right. Commander of all dragons, chosen of the Queen Regent. Not since Vlaakith I has a Bart to Vlaakith been anointed. Another empty promise. Only a naive fool would believe otherwise. The kind of fool I was not so long ago. What about him? The Emperor may be loathsome, but it's right. Orpheus can disrupt a gay hive mind. A talent like that makes the Prince a powerful shield and a powerful weapon. Why destroy a weapon like that, when you can contain it in a relic and keep it for yourself? A weapon is only an asset for as long as it isn't pointed at you. The means of Vlaakith's own end has been ripped away from her. Better to have Orpheus killed than to risk his escape. Better to risk the rise of Illithids than let the Prince of the Comet deny her the godhood she craves. Very well.
Muji's gonna get a kick out of this. So, in relation to what we were talking about earlier today about family stuff, Mujin and dad drama, my brother has literally just sent me a 5-minute. I'm not finished listening to it yet. I'm gonna duck out, take a bio, finish listening to the message, and I'll be right back. But I'm chuckling because he sent me a It's just funny, man. Family. That's all I got to say on that. I'll be right back, everybody. I'm going to go take a wee-wee, see if I can't get another drink, and we'll be back. We're going to continue onwards. All right. I totally forgot to grab a cup of coffee because I was chatting to Chris while I was out there. Oh well. I've already had 5 cups today. I'm good to go. Do 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 do. All right, we need to, I believe, trigger a long rest here so we can get our spells back.
Here we go.
Nobody wants to talk to me. Nope, somebody does want to talk to me. Who has something they want to say? Who are you? It's not you. It's not you. It's not you. 'Tis Gale. What's up, brother?
I hope you're here to discuss that contract you just signed. Agreeing to give away our greatest hope of salvation wasn't the wisest of moves.
What is he talking about? I haven't signed any contract. Dude, this has got to be a bug, everybody. I haven't talked to Renfail. Huh. Hold up. I haven't talked to Renfail. Why am I getting that as an option? Can I, like, ignore that and trigger a long rest? Like, I want to just do the rest without talking to him because I haven't talked to Renfail. That's definitely a bug. Renfail's in the long rest is not available because someone is in dialogue. Well, how do I get him out of dialogue without... I don't want to be a part of this conversation. Gale also had bug dialogue earlier. He did, yeah. So their patch, as much as it fixed a bunch of other stuff, has definitely provoked a bug with Gale. Because he's obviously referring to the crown, and we haven't talked to him about the crown. I'm just going to say, don't worry, I said Renfail wanted to hear it. No intention to give me the crown.
I'm glad to hear it. I promise you, whatever... No,
yeah. I don't want to know any of this. I'm skipping past it, everybody.
Is the envy of the Sword Coast. I'm certain the truth lurks somewhere on their shelves. The only... Ha! Zach, you'll have to forget...
I don't want to know any of that stuff because it's spoilery. So shit. The thing is I don't know where was my last save. It says here. How long ago was that though? That was like 15 minutes ago. Fuck. Alright, well I'm just going to ignore the fact that we just had that conversation. And apparently I need to go talk to Renfail in the... I wonder if I could even talk to Renfail. Hold on everybody, we're going to go double check that. Because Renfail is at the whorehouse. Sorry. Okay, hang on. No. Load game. I don't want any of this to happen. So slow down. Let's just go back real quick. We might have to replay a couple of moments of the game, but I would rather replay a few moments of the game than see something out of sequence. So hold that thought, everyone. Definitely came across a bug right now. The question is, when was my last save? It says at the camp, but that was like 15 minutes ago, and I don't remember. What game was it that I've played recently? Was it Celasta? I think Celasta is the one that auto-saves for you like this, but you can set the timer on how frequently it auto-saves, so I've got it to save like every 5 minutes. Okay, so this was after we talked to Jaheira. Will, we already went through Will's dialogue, which I'll do again really quick, everybody, just so that I can... I'm gonna skim through it, though.
Women, children, all barred from entry. Who would take in these souls, if not the... Gortash, to make this city a safe haven, we'll need to bathe Gortash and his allies in their own blood.
Yeah.
Make some room, and I'm all...
Alright. Now, I'm gonna choose to not have the conversation with Gale and just go straight to sleep, which is probably gonna prompt that bug again.
How did you? Oh, it's you. I must have let my mind wander. Enough for you to wander in. Forgive me. I am drained. Ever since you killed Ketheric and took his Netherstone, the Chosen's control of the brain has been brittle. It's rebelling against Orin and Gortash, fiercely. I suspected that when we took Ketheric's stone, the brain would begin to break free. Those brain quakes confirm that my suspicion was correct. I do not know what happens now when it receives their orders, and I do not dare guess.
You feel the Emperor's fear as if it were your own. An elder brain enslaved is one thing. An elder brain unleashed will be the end of everything.
Beautiful, isn't it? The mighty Prince Orpheus, contained in submissive slumber. Come. You may as well sit a while, now that you are here.
I prefer not to.
Your company isn't unwelcome.
Excuse me. I just want a dreamless sleep for once. Yeah, I did, Mujin. I mentioned that the other day when I was talking to him, and he was trying to convince me to turn. And I was like, I don't want to look like you with that pulsing brain sac.
I apologize. I didn't mean to burden you with my woes. You have enough to worry
Oh,
about.
Monica was the one who said earlier
As
that
your
Gale had
eyes
bug dialogue
blink
earlier, too.
shut,
I thought that
you
was Mujin,
fall
because
into the
my eyesight
deepest
sucks. It just said
slumber
the
of
big
your
M
life.
in green.
A quietness so vast it feels almost like death.
Sleepy time! I feel like we need to go back to the caress really quick and have that conversation with Raphael so that it makes sense that we have that conversation with Gale. All I remember was that he was upstairs. You haven't played in a couple days? Well, I'm not going to go through that door now.
2 doses. 2? That seems like a lot.
Instead, we're going to go in here and see if we can't find Raphael and have a conversation with him. Okay, that's the only door.
Exactly. Pleasure isn't just physical, it's a state of mind.
Salutations.
It doesn't make any sense.
It will when
All right. What now?
Nymph's Grotto? I may have stumbled upon something I wasn't meant to stumble upon. Alright, we'll leave here for now. I could have sworn she said Renfail was upstairs. Hang on, there's another...
Brothel? Pleasure house? Den of decadent delight?
There's a Devil's Den. This has got to be it.
But what
Oh, and here's Voss.
You must hear me, devil. I will do whatever it takes. Give you anything you ask.
There is only one thing in this world that I desire. You do not have it. And you never will.
Never will.
The Kithrak. What deal would he make with this devil?
You must help me, Raphael. For the sake of my people.
Hush now, Voss. These guests may not know it yet, but they want the same thing that you do.
Really?
And unlike you, they have something of value to offer in return.
Lae'zel, Talak Magir. The devil holds the key to freeing the Gith people. Right here, right now. You could seal our fate. Whatever you discuss with this devil, I must hear of it. Find me below in the tap room, once you're loosed from his claws.
Bye-bye.
I'm glad you came. Not to my door. Not yet. But
it's very true, Mujin. He came riding in on the dragon in Act 1. He was all, I'm the shit.
One more thing before
now
we
he's
begin,
all, help me. Help me, Raphael. You're my only hope. What did he just do?
For the first time since the Nautiloid, your mind is clear. It's unsettling.
Another party trick. Show me something real.
That was no party trick. Somebody's missing. Can't you tell? That illithid you keep in your pocket can't hear us anymore.
Clever, but when we first met you promised a cure, and this isn't a cure.
I'd ask you to be patient, but you've been patient enough. Now is the time to speak plain. I'll admit, you've impressed me. I wasn't sure you'd make it this far.
Can't trust
But
him
no
as far
matter
as you
how
can piss
far
into the
you
wind.
come, you're still on the road to ruin. A road that leads directly to a confrontation with the Elder Brain. At best, it will kill you, and everyone else in this city. At worst, it will assimilate you, and you won't have enough free will left to even wish you were dead.
Okay.
You have the key to destroying it in the palm of your hand, though.
I know what he wants now. He wants the astral prism. Or Orpheus, one or the other. We'll see here.
Very
Orpheus.
perceptive. Yes. I can give you the means to break him free.
All right, slow your roll,
Speak,
Lae'zel.
devil. We're listening.
Why would I want to free him?
I suppose you'd rather suck on the Emperor's tentacles till the end of your days? Orpheus is your only hope of surviving this horror show without devolving into an illithid. To you, he will be a friend. After all, you're at war with an Elder Brain.
So here's the most important thing. Unfortunately, and Lae'zel has confirmed this for me in our conversations, the issue is that if I free Orpheus as he is now, he will view us as nothing more than illithid spawn. So he'll try to wipe us out if we free him now. We need to be clear of the parasite before we free him. Now, I'm actually all in favor of freeing Orpheus because Vlaakith is a bitch. Vlaakith killed me in that one stream when we first met her and she wished us to death. She is a big nasty bitch and I want Lae'zel to be rid of her. But I'm terrified of what Orpheus will do if I set him free now because he views us as a threat. So all the evidence I've seen suggests Orpheus is my enemy and the Emperor my ally.
If I'd realized you were so gullible, I'd have tricked you into selling your soul for a pocketful of beans when we first met. To the Emperor,
I fucking
you
love
are
Renfail.
nothing more than a beast of burden. One that will transport it to the Elder Brain. An ox requires food, and the occasional beating to keep it moving. You are simpler. The Emperor's words serve as both carrot and stick.
Perhaps it is true that Orpheus would ally with you against the Elder Brain. But if he proves uncooperative once free, you may have to kill him.
That would be my... So how do I free him?
The Orphic Hammer. An artifact capable of shattering the chains that hold Prince Orpheus is held securely in my House of Hope, even now.
Of course it's in his house. It's very convenient that you have exactly what I need.
Isn't it just? And it's even more convenient that you can give me exactly what I want in return.
So this is the dialogue that prompted Gale to have the conversation he just had with me a few minutes ago. So it's bugged out of sequence here. I suppose you want my soul in exchange for the hammer?
You really do think highly of yourself. My sights are set on something much more valuable than your soul. Succulent though it would be. I want the crown that dominates the Elder Brain.
Oh, of course you do.
And you, Lae'zel of Kalir, want to free the Forgotten Prince, do you not?
I want nothing more.
Then it is settled, is it not? A crown for a hammer. A bargain of a lifetime, Lae'zel of Kalir.
Don't fall for it,
Handing
Lae'zel.
that crown to this devil will be like feeding gunpowder to a lava worm. Agree to nothing.
I fully am on your side, Gale. It'd be insane to give such a powerful artifact to a devil.
Better to have it in my hands, and far from your precious world, than in the hands of the gods and monsters that fight over this city's
Not a chance, devil. No.
Then you will die, along with every other soul in this city.
I'm willing to take the risk to put my faith in the company I keep.
You'll turn on each other before this is done. Mark my words. If you see reason, I'll be here, waiting. Right up to the moment the world ends.
Alright then. Alright, Lae'zel's probably pissed at me now.
The means to loosing the Prince of the Comet was within our grasp, and you refused it. Why?
Oof. I'm not about to let Raphael become Archdevil Supreme.
Why? Is he any worse than Asmodeus, do you suppose? The reigning serpent, he who harvests souls to fight an unwinnable blood war. Worse than Mephistopheles, the devil who slayed his own son. He whose experiments threatened to melt his own frozen throne. Your mind is made up. But there's another option. Glory be to the comet. The devil keeps the Orphic hammer in his lair. If we can find a way in, we can take it.
Now, this
I'll
I can
use it
actually
to
get
smash
behind.
the Truaz bonds. Yisk Githkar Tafki Crashet. The Githyanki will be free. First to Voss, Then to Raphael's House of Hope. Just don't expect a lavish spread awaiting us this time.
That's an idea I can get behind. Like, let's assault Raphael's lair. What about Gale?
You made a good decision refusing that devil's contract. We'll speak more on this later, but suffice it to say for now, that crown is vital to our purpose here.
I agree. Alright, that's a quick save moment. So, let's go back downstairs and talk to Voss.
There you are. I thought I'd lost you. Something was blocking me from hearing your thoughts.
Yeah. None of your business. It was nice to have a moment of peace and quiet.
I can understand that. There's reprieve in solitude. But it's concerning that something could intervene like that. Especially when we are so close to the Elder Brain.
Oh, you're just mad that you couldn't.
Do you have any idea what it was?
Not gonna tell you. Oh shit! I gotta try to. This could be a rough DC. Oh, fuck! I do have inspiration though, so I'm totally gonna burn my inspiration here, everybody. I do not want him knowing what just went down. Hang on, why didn't it apply the bonus? Roll again. It's not giving me this. I'm not getting a bonus. Why not? Or maybe it is giving me the bonus, but it's not showing me the bonus. Oh man, I'm gonna burn all my inspiration and it's not gonna work. Screw it. That's right. Screw you, Mind Flare.
You didn't feel it. Then perhaps my protection. But I was sure. Never mind. We must press on. I will bolster your mental defenses and make sure this doesn't happen again.
That was worth the inspiration points I just spent. I trust no one at this point.
The librarian does this thing with a
So see, I do have guidance on me, everybody, but it wasn't showing up in the roll, so that's a UI bug. So there's another little thing that we've seen since the patch. for everything you fix, there's 10 things that break. Hang on, none of my companions are with me.
Deal. Tell me you will free Gith's heir.
Hold on. Why is Lae'zel not with me? Lae'zel, get your booty down here.
Enjoyed it. So I had no less than.
It still doesn't show them behind me though. I'm gonna reload this because I need to make sure that they're all downstairs before we have that conversation. And there's definitely something wonky going on here with the pathing, so let's reload that. Bugs for the win!
librarian does this thing with her whip made on all fours and...
Brave of Larian to release a major patch on a Friday? Well, I think they're just trying to get it out as quickly as possible. You know, they're trying to do good by their people, and that's amazing.
Exactly. Pleasure isn't just physical, it's a state. That doesn't make any sense.
It will when you've met the drought.
Oh, Father, give me strength.
Okay. Nat 20.
Here, you haven't even got inside yet. I am not going inside.
Brothel, pleasure house, den of decadent delights.
Den of Decadent Delights is what they just call this place. That's good. Man, I still think the highlight of today's session, though, was Kira the cat. I can't wait to clip that out and get that up for everybody, because that was a really cool encounter. Man, I can't wait to keep going on Shadowheart's romance. Just remember to have your naughty bits turned off, because Mujin triggered a Lae'zel naughty bit during our stream last Tuesday. Thankfully, I had naughty bits turned off. At least during the live streams. Kira does rock for sure.
Exactly. Pleasure isn't just physical, it's a state. That doesn't make any sense.
It will when you've met the drought.
Oh, Father, give me strength.
One of the good things about the Dune film getting pushed back to March is that I now have more time to finish the read-through of the first Dune novel for our Decoding Dune series, which happens every Thursday, everybody. Chapter 13 just went live yesterday, so make sure to take a look.
Den of decadent delights.
I did technically ask to see that private moment. A little bit of TNA goes down well with coffee. Alright, I think we're about ready. 142. Holy crap, guys. Holy crap. So I hadn't paid attention to a while. You know, that news post I did this morning is obviously doing very well. I have like 200 new followers already today. That is fucking ridiculous. Somebody ate their Wheaties. That post... What happened? That post has like... That was a news article is all that was. 36,000 views in like... What did I published that 4 hours ago. I've never had a post go viral like that. That's crazy. Muji says the only thing you really got to see was Muji's naked ass at the end. Yeah, the live stream is everybody wanted to see a little bit of Lae'zel, and I've got naughty bits turned off, so all we saw was pasties, and then all of a sudden here's Muji's ass right in your face, rolling out of bed. That was awesome. Woo. Little bit of Gith Yankee necromancer booty. All right, let's come on downstairs. Nope. Come on, guys. Come downstairs. Don't get bugged out on the stairs. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go.
You have the key to my heart.
Go ahead and save here in case something else bugs out.
I put it on especially.
Voss, friend to the comet.
Lae'zel of Kalir, warrior of warriors.
He did not call her that
Tell
not
me you
so
took
long
the
ago
devil's
in
deal.
Act 1, everybody.
Tell me you will free Gith's heir.
I'm not interested in pacting with devils, Voss.
Skaketh. Orpheus will be free. There is no cost too high to unshackle my people.
That's a you problem, not a me problem. I don't care about your people. It's not my cost to pay. How about Renfail wants a powerful crown jade? Who knows what chaos he might sow?
No more than Vlaakith will sow in Tunarath and beyond. No more than the Geich will sow across every plane. There is nothing I won't do, nothing I won't give to free Orpheus from the prism. The marks I bear are proof enough of that.
Not
But
my problem.
You are the one who carries the astral prism. You are the one who must free the prince. Find a way to retrieve the hammer and free Orpheus from the prism. I will assemble his remaining honor guard and plan our next actions. Together, we will yet free the true heir of Gith's blessed empire. He will free us from Vlaakith and lead our Kithraki against the Geich. Istik, I will wait in the underground. Seek me when you have the hammer in hand.
Okay, this is a very good question. Orpheus sensed the tadpole before and his guard attacked. Won't he attack if we free him?
The Prince of the Comet aches for Githyanki liberation more than he abhors Geich.
You don't know
He might
that.
seethe when you free him. He might gnash his teeth and slander your name. But he will see reason. I promise you.
I forgot all about that necro book, Boogene. I'd be down for that. Also, I need to stop just yeeting people off cliffs so that you don't lose your tadpoles. I got a little carried away with, like, I think I yeeted 2 different bosses over the edge.
You are wasting your time and mine. Our true enemy is the Elder Brain. Focus your mind there.
Sammy, what's up, buddy? Do you need something? Come here.
I put it on especially for you.
Do you need to go outside, buddy?
Take it off later.
So speaking of Kira the cat, oh, he's gonna skip right by me. Never mind. I gotta be right back, everybody. I got a kitty cat that needs to go outside.
I mean, to try. I don't understand why there's such a type for so
I was even higher. She wants to be rid of that brute. Isn't it right?
Just felt so distracted recently.
Game.
Fog coursing through my brain.
Look at me. You need a snaring of me.
That blacksmith when you've met the drow. Use clamping.
Yeah, I've purposely avoided them on this character, but I chugged 4 of them this morning on my sorcerer. The 4 that I had so far. I'm down at the Dror Ragsland fight, and I consumed a few.
Don't take it off later. I want to give it a good rumple.
So it just hit 11 a.m. Normally this is the time that I start streaming, but we're already 2 hours in. It's gonna be a good day, everybody.
tongue, Spoon. Cat out. Sorry. Be not careful. Better be.
Don't fret.
So, in light of yesterday's announcement, which I did cover, some more stuff has come to light in regards to the statement that BioWare made yesterday about the firing of 50 people to refocus their team to an agile. I didn't realize who were some of the people that fired. Some of the people they fired yesterday were people who have been working for the company since the early days of Baldur's Gate, and they were almost all writers. And it's people who worked on the original original Dragon Age, who created characters like Varric and so on and so forth. And I'm not familiar with all of the names because I'm not intimately familiar with BioWare these days, and I don't stay up to speed on all this stuff. But it's been the news, so I've been starting to cover it. And that is a really, I mean, it's ultimately, it's a downsizing thing, but it sucks that the first people they're firing are all the writers who made Dragon Age and Baldur's Gate into such amazing, franchises. And it just, it sucks. It's a big thing. EA is firing, all these people across its entire workforce, and BioWare is getting under the axe. But man, it sucks to think that you have veteran writers who are getting the boot so that junior people can take their place. It's just it's a shitty situation all around when people lose their jobs, but it's just, it doesn't feel good. Someone was saying that they're not sure if they can support the next Dragon Age game because of what's going down, and that's when I always come back to, I mean, I ultimately don't let politics judge or guide my purchases, but it does feel really scummy.
Sorry.
Don't fret.
I may go do another video on it as I learn more about the situation. It's definitely complex.
Such a headache. I wish I could kiss.
Muji says I need to use the tadpole powers.
I mean, to try.
Absolute powers to use the tadpoles. You are the key to my heart, love.
I put it on especially for you.
Put it on especially for you, she says. I like it when.
I want to give it a good rumple.
Monica says my monk is about to start eating tadpoles. Mujin says my paladin has not taken any tadpoles. I think you're moving to chapter 2 soon. I've been only playing my sorcerer like once or twice a month, once or twice a week right now. So he's still. I'm just now in the. I just killed the. I killed I killed Priestess Gut and Minthara today, this morning, and I'll do Droragslin the next time I play that character. Yeah, they fired the people that made the game. It's really stupid when they try to make the claim that we're doing this for the purposes of becoming a more agile team, and then they fire all the senior staff who have been there for a long time. That's purely a salary changing move by EA to cut costs at BioWare, and it's not a good look. Not a good look at all. Bubbleoni says I'm slightly less charitable. Dreadwolf is a prove-it game for me now. I'm starting to feel that way after I learned. I didn't know all that when I made that video yesterday. I just was reading BioWare's statement, and so I was reacting to BioWare's statement. Then I saw on Twitter the names of all of these people who were being fired and laid off, and I was like, wait a second, that was the creator of Varric, and this was the person who did that, and this is the person who created that, and this is the person who did this storyline, and this person's been here for 20 years, and this person's been here for 15 years. And it's like everybody they fired was senior staff. So it's like, if all of the people they fired for senior staff, that has absolutely nothing to do with becoming a more agile team and everything about saving money and saying, how do we boost our shareholder price? So this goes back to, I don't like everything that EA does. EA publishes hundreds, if not thousands of games every year. Some of those games are amazing. And you look at a company like Respawn, who is doing great things under EA, and you take that with a grain of salt, because at the same time as Respawn flourishing under EA, you have BioWare suffering under EA and going through this, literal upheaval of we're going to vomit out all of this. We're going to push all the staff out who are senior, and so they're requiring fat paychecks. And we're going to push everything off onto junior staff who don't need those kind of paychecks. Like a junior dev is getting paid, let's say, $75,000 a year versus a senior dev getting $150,000 a year. That's literally a cost-saving move, and it has nothing to do with, you know, we're trying to become more agile. Bullshit. So I'm leaning towards less charitable now, Babylonia, and more towards they've got a lot to prove with Dreadwolf now. And again, it's not a BioWare thing as much as it is as an EA thing. Let's go back up here real quick because I opened that door and I do want to take a peek.
Raphael a visit.
Wait, somebody's hang on, somebody was just talking to me about Raphael.
Sorry.
I wish I could kiss you better. I mean, to try.
When the music stops, and I, we will continue.
An elf, such temptation.
No, you've already said all these things. Who was talking to me about?
Dwarf, a leather whip. She gives.
Not my first choice, but I wouldn't say no. Did I not already talk to her? I must not have saved.
Fill your void. A drink for one.
All right. Somebody was talking to me about. Who was it that told me to go upstairs?
Such fog coursing through my brain.
Because somebody was telling me, oh, you went upstairs to talk to Raphael, and I don't know who it was.
Give it a good rumple.
Damn, Hoots! That new batch burns stronger than a pit fiend's fist.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Take it however you want. But I'll be having my usual from now on. Boy! You must have slipped by me earlier.
This must have been the chick.
Raphael's very disappointed you turned him down.
I could give two shits what Raphael wants. He better get used to disappointment. I'm not making a deal with him.
You won't come out of this alive without him.
Whatever.
The boss might be a devil, but he'll treat you more honestly than anyone else in the city.
I doubt that. There's plenty of good people here. So I'm just going to call her out. I'm going to say bullshit.
Listen. Because I'll only say this once. This fight isn't just about Baldur's Gate, or the Sword Coast, or even Faerun. If the Brain wins, the Illithid Empire returns, and worlds you've never even dreamed of will die. Raphael can stop it. He wants to. And he knows how. You're the key. You always have been.
Dun, 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 dun. I don't believe a devil cares about the fate of the world.
I won't pretend he's an altruist. But he's looked at the balance sheet. No world, no souls. And it's hard to get leverage on an Illithid. They make terrible clients.
I'm not convinced.
I doubt it.
Stop the brain
But
without
even
him.
if you do, you won't survive the fight. I'd reconsider if I were you.
Not a chance.
Isn't right. On his leash.
Alright. Let's go back upstairs because I wanted to see, because we unlocked that door and stuck in. So I'd say we need to take a peek. What door was it? Hang on, I missed the stairwell. I snuck in here, but hey, that's what happens when I pick the locks.
Eyes. Your muscles shiver with her longing. Your skin